I am very excited to continue. Let's jump into it. And I suppose we will be starting a new game, because I think the last time we played we got another win. If we go check the lore, as you can see, we got Onyx83, we got Black Rabbit, and we got Ragebarrel. Three very lovely people that sometimes appear in my chat, you know. To be like that, to be like that. There is still influx of new figurines over here. I'm not really sure if there is any secret related to them. The safe is empty, the painting is empty, the clock has been solved as well, which gave us a ring. This is the safe combination that we already dealt with. I'm not really sure what else is there to do. This is still glowing red. Oh, the agony. The green goop still keeps saying the same dialogue. This puzzle has been solved. These 4 puzzles have been solved. The fire has been solved, I think. I guess we already picked up the teeth in the previous episode, so yeah, there is not much else to do. We need to do something with this knife. I'm not really sure what. I do know that the knife takes out one of our eyes, so maybe we need to do it at a specific point in time. Who knows, who knows. If I check my cards, yeah, we just have the basic ones. The wolf, the stingbug, stoat, and bullfrog. Okay. Well, sacrifice would be pointless this early on, I think. Campfire could be good. Campfire could also screw us over, but let's give it a shot. What do we want? Out of these I will reroll. I'm gonna take this one, which I think is bugs. Mantis, that's nice. And the reason why I did that is because we actually have, instead of the squirrels, we have the bees. So if we get the statue for bugs, we should be golden. The warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight, though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its power, said one. Sure. Do what you must, please, no. I'm gonna risk it with the stingbug, and I'm gonna risk it twice. Surely your creature could become more powerful, but you would need to risk another moment by the fire. Push your luck or pull away. I will push my luck. That smell, said one survivor. Your luck had prevailed thus far, but could it hold out? Push your luck further or run back. I'm gonna run back. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's power. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your stingbug. Good. Now our stingbug is way more powerful, which is nice. Straight into a difficult fight. Hopefully we can survive. Great draw, I agree. So we need 2 bones to use stingbug. Shouldn't be too hard to do, I don't think. Mantis would be nice, but it would die if I put it anywhere in the middle. I think I'm just gonna ring the bell. Coyote moves it to the side, which is interesting. Because I think what I can do is sacrifice this and put Mantis over here. Then we can sacrifice this and put this over there. They will probably kill each other because this one has the spikes. I'm not too sure. The Mantis should be able to kill the Coyote too. And now that we have 2 bones, we can also put Stingback over there. And this should be a decent chunk of damage. Okay, the Porcupine won. I miscalculated. Yep, indeed, we cannot do anything. But we win with the overkill, so I'm happy. Seems like I didn't lose the memories of how to play this game. It's been actually like a week since we last played, so I do need a little bit of refreshing. But so far we are doing good. I think I want another bug. Corpse maggots. Yeah, this automatically gets drawn if a creature perishes by combat and if it's in my hand, so that's good. It's definitely good. Another campfire. The warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight, though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its power, said one. So we already enhanced the stink bug. And I think 3 is fine. I don't wanna enhance Mantis because I am interested in putting this on someone. Maybe I should invest into the stout. Increase him twice. Keep it right there, said one survivor. The creature could become more powerful. But the survivors looked hungrier by the second. Push your luck, I'm gonna do it again. That smell, said one survivor. Your luck had prevailed thus far, but could it hold on? Push your luck further or run back. I'm gonna run back. I think twice is the good amount. From what we've seen usually when we do it the 3rd time, the card burns, which is unfortunate. The power of the stout was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. Well, there we go. That was nice. Time for another fight. We are slowly getting more powerful. Salutations. The Grand Fur doesn't really help me much, but it will protect us from the coyote, which is nice. Porcupine, I'm not too sure about. What I could do though is put Mantis over here. It will kill the porcupine eventually, and it will also do some damage. And that's what we like to see. Oh my, oh my, oh my. I didn't expect another porcupine to show up. That's not good. That's not good at all. I can use stout though. If I put stout here, it will kill this porcupine. And now we have 2 bones, so I can put him over there. This might actually give us the W, you know. Thank you for the leaking time, Soggy Bredo. Hello, hello. Nice to see you come by. I hope you are doing well. We didn't get overkill, but that's alright. Let's go to the trapper. You won't find cheaper pelts within 100 miles. Take 1. I have some teeth, but not much. I think I wanted the golden one twice. And we call it even. Much appreciated. Indeed. Here we can get items. We already have full inventory though, so we will get the pack rat, I think. All full, but yeah, pack rat. A pack rat always useful. I remember it well. Let's jump into the next fight. Let's see. Double sparrow, they can fly. That's not good. Bullfrog can protect. I'm gonna put a stout over here though. Let's see. I'm gonna put the bullfrog over here. It should kill this sparrow in the next turn. Okay, we need this. Stingbug is perfect. We can put him over here to get rid of the coyote. And in the next turn we should be able to overkill, which is always nice. We will do 6 damage. Yeah, this will be overkill. I love to see it. I'm gonna go for the sacrifice. Never seen a skunk card before, I don't think. It's an interesting choice. We already have Stingbug though, so I don't think it's necessarily needed at the moment. Let's try re-rolling. I'm gonna grab another mantis, why not? Now I'm gonna sacrifice one of the mantis and I'm gonna put it on the stout. Yeah, alright. Lovely. And we are already at the first boss fight. I'm gonna use the knife because I think that's what we need to do. I could be wrong, but I think that's what we need to do in order to proceed with the storyline somehow. The trees closed in tight around you. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Hee-hee-ha. It was the Prospector. Well, we got the smoke. And we will bring in the smoke, that's for sure. First things first though. I'm gonna put you over there, you over there. And a bee over here. Let's whip out that over here. Prospector boss again. Again indeed. Let's ring the bell. But there is gold in them cards. Gold, I've struck gold. Indeed you did. I cannot do anything at the moment, but I'm gonna use the knife. And hopefully this will get me closer to the victory. Let's ring the bell. Get him. Unfortunately, the Corpse Maggot didn't work on the original, but now it worked, so that's nice. It won't kill the Bloodhound, unfortunately. That's alright, though. Rabbit Pelt, well, that's not very useful. It's not very useful at all. Here is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my squirrel. If I can. I'm gonna use it to spawn in the peckerel. Excuse me. Doesn't seem like we can draw the peckerel, so let's draw the bullfrog. And that should be it. Okay, well, that didn't help us much, but we can use Sting Bug to kill the other. We can use Bee, I think. Well, not really, not really. We could drop in the Peckerate, I suppose, if we sacrifice Sting Bug. Let's just ring the bell for now. I wanna get the Peck Mule. Wolf. Okay. Okay. Wolf. Let's put B over there. The Wolf Cup is a little spooky. I could also use the Fisherman's Hook. I kind of wanna test the Fisherman's Hook on the final boss. I think that would be quite fun to try. This bee should kill this dog. Never mind, we win. I forgot bees can fly. Let me relight your candles. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Let's see. Mantis Gut is always nice. Child 13 is always nice as well for the infinite sacrifice ability. Uruyali we also learned is quite useful. I'm gonna go with Mantis Gut though. I think that has potential. Would you care for a new eye? For sure. Last time we tried... I'm not sure which eye. Let's try this one. That one looks special. I got achievement for it. Happy with that one. Find salvation in Kaku Clock. Interesting. Wiping the dust. This eye gives me different music, which is interesting. Wiping the dust from your trousers, you returned to your journey. We will need another man. Tepid water flew at your boots. Flies swarmed around you. You had entered the wetlands. Well, that's cool. Let me check the book. Maybe there will be something secret somewhere related to the eye. Unfortunately, the censored pages are still censored. And I don't really see anything special in here. Yeah, we can definitely... Ooh, what's this? This is new. That goes over there, that goes over there. Oh my gosh, there we go. What's this? Take the film roll before he sees it. Now. Whoops, I skipped a dialogue. I think there was, what are you doing over there or something along those lines. That was by accident. Another achievement though. What are you up to over there? It's a good question. I have no clue. Seems like we are solving puzzles though. I'm not sure what's the meaning behind these two. There is nothing over here. Nothing over here. Keep sealed. Could it be? You have the master's eye. Does this mean the master can see me? Magnificus, can you see me? Can you free me? I mean, there is keep sealed, so I don't know about that. It is done. The master is free. Oh, the end must be close now. If Magnificus is free, it must be close. Oh, I see you have a little something special up your sleeve. Fear not, I won't blow your cover. You just need to get a hold of that camera of his. Maybe if you defeated him, you would get a chance. Yes, I see that you have a little something special. All you need is an opportunity to use it. I have seen challengers touch his legendary camera, but only if they are able to defeat him. Defeat him once more, that should do it. He has no idea what you have up your sleeve. Oh the agony, oh the agony. Okay, we exploited all the dialogues that were available to us. That's always nice. I don't see any more special thingies anywhere. But that's good. There we still have the soggy breado, the black rabbit, and the 1x83. You love to see it. I don't remember what this does for us, but we probably want items since we don't have any. So I'm gonna go this way. But I will hope for the best. I'm gonna go with bugs, another mantis, you'll have to see it. Mantis is always useful. Out of these, your creatures will attack as though they have the airborne sigil this turn. I think both of these are more useful than the squirrel, to be honest. I just don't know which one is better, you know. I'm gonna grab this one though. I'm gonna grab the scissors. Let's see what the next fight has in store for us. I ought to thank you. How has it been? It has been quite bad. I am trapped in the body of a stout, in the paper of a card. I see that. And I have, of course, set up a way to reset once more. Go on. Our player friend here, they already hold the key. Do I hold the key? I'm not sure about any keys. I could insta-win if I put Stout on board. It won't give me any extra teeth, but it's an insta-win, so you'll have to see it. Ah, it gave me 1 teeth. You know what, that's fair. Lovely little victory. Where are the shroom people over there? This would be good to put on someone maybe. Let me reroll though. I'm gonna grab the bullfrog and I'm gonna use the shroom people, I think. Yeah, let's do it. It is sort of a waste, but at least some slightly more powerful card will come out of it, you know. We need duplicates. 1 for each of us. I can give you my frogs. I could also give you my mantis, but I feel like they are more useful to sacrifice. Let's give him the bullfrog. This procedure, it is grisly. Look away. The operation, is it complete? Seems to be. Here we have a tough fight. I think we can deal with it though. Stump, beam. I mean, I drew Stout, and if I put him over there, this will be yet another insta-win, so easy peasy lemon squeezy in my eyes. Definitely love to see it. What do we have here? I am tempted to take the cockroach for the ability, but at the same time I already have 2 cards that I wanna sacrifice, so this will be the 3rd one. So I am not too sure. The Rattler could be useful maybe, if we somehow generate many bones. I am tempted to reroll. Let's reroll. Did I do that? I think this is good. This is one of those censored cards. I think the damage is based on the amount of cards in your hand though, so that's pretty good, I think. We cannot get new items, so we will get yet another pack rat. Let's go. A pack rat always useful. I mean, not really, because we tend to have maximum items anyways, but now that we have 2 of them, we can use the mushroom that's in our future. The film roll, is that correct? You got the film roll, is that correct? My plan nears its moment of truth. But you must defeat him first. Understandable. I didn't pull the insta-win card, unfortunately. I can definitely kill the beehive though if I put stunted wolf over there, because the beehive doesn't do any damage. Let's go. Should be easy. Unfortunately, the wolf will die once the adder comes in. This is looking bad. Wow. We actually lost. It is painful to see. Thankfully we have 2 more lives. Also there was shop over there. That's kind of disappointing that we missed out on it, but there was no way to tell it was over there, so I'm not too upset about it, you know. There is probably gonna be another one soon enough. Also, oh my gosh, I am getting raided by the amazing Viridian 109. Holy moly. How are you doing today, Viridian? So nice to see you.
Now we're
Holy
ready.
moly,
Now
holy
we're
moly.
ready.
Also nice
Rock
to
and
see you
roll.
arrive, so Gibredo.
No more
Holy
goofing
moly.
around.
You were playing Resident Evil
Or
Village.
Mr. Nice
That's
Guy.
a spooky
Okay?
game, perfect for the
This is serious.
Spooktober, that's for sure. You are doing good, how am I? I am also pretty good, currently enjoying some Inscryption, which is a pretty cool game. I am enjoying it a lot actually, this is my first time playing it. Well, I played it twice before on stream, but it's still a blind playthrough because I don't know what's gonna happen next, you know. Currently we are about to do some trials, so there is a trial of power for which you need to draw 3 cards with at least 4 attack power combined. Or we need them to cost 5 bones combined to pass, or they must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. None of these will work for us, except maybe for damage, you know. And holy moly, that's a cute emote. The Bredo with the hearts, holy moly. But yeah, it's so nice to see you, Viridian. Holy moly. I hope your stream went well. It's always nice to see you come by. I'm gonna risk it with the attack. I think that's the one we have the highest chance to win. Let the trial of power begin. 0 from the rabbit pal, 2 from the pack rat, and 3 from the wolf. The trial was passed. That was close. Now, which one of these do we want? I don't particularly care for the sprinter. I think that just makes things confusing, you know. And in the same vein, I don't really care for the hefty. So, to be completely honest with you, I don't care about any of these. We sadly cannot reroll them. So I do need to take one. I'm gonna risk it with the moose bug because that one at least has like a decent amount of HP. But yeah. That could have been better, I suppose. Did you bring us 2 of the same? We would like to experiment. Indeed, I did. You can take my pack rats, make them stronger. This procedure, it is grisly. Look away. What have we done? Well, you improved my pack rat. That's nice. I love it. And we are about to fight the second boss. Hopefully we can survive. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approached. Bring fish. I didn't bring any fish. I have a frog over here though. I do have a frog over here. And I actually think the frog is perfect to put over here to protect from the fella up there. Close enough. It is close enough, I would say. Although he is about to steal it if I don't do anything quick. So let me put a bee down. Hopefully that will be good. Well, there we go. First wave finished. That was quick. Go fish. Also, hello there, Agent Black. It's nice to see you come by. Always nice to see you. I hope you are doing well. I'm not really sure what I wanna do. I'm gonna risk it with this. I could put the greater smoke down. Yeah, let's do it like this. Go fish. Well, that's not good, the great white over there. That's gonna cause some troubles. Wolf doesn't really help me. I'm gonna destroy his wolf. Let's go. Another mantis. I should be able to win thanks to the bee. But we might as well overkill with the mantis. And get some extra teeth. Let's go. Well, that didn't go according to the plan, but we win. I forgot mantis cannot fly. Reignite. We are back to 3 lights. You love to see it. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Another mantis god. I'm gonna take it. We have so many mantises in our inventory. The angler's foul smell slowly faded as you continued on. Let me see. The relief of the fresh air quickly gave way to a bone-shaking chill. You guessed at the path ahead as the snow increasingly obscured it. You had climbed to the snow line. Cool. I do wanna visit the shop over there. I don't think I need to go this direction. Let me check my cards. Do I want to exterminate anything in here? I don't think so. So I'm gonna go through here into there. Although another pack mule is kind of pointless as well. How many items do I have? I have 2, so this should work out actually. Now out of these, I don't particularly care about anything. Biscuit. We draw biscuit. I want biscuit. Give me biscuit. Very nice to get my old card. I suppose the frozen opossum could be a good way to deal with some difficult card. Tank the damage, you know. Be nice. Let's see, you got the elk fawn. I got the mantis god. Let's put bee over here, and let's put mantis god over here. And that should do it for now. The mantis god will kill the elk fawn. It will perish in the next turn because of the elk though. I'm gonna put another mantis god down here. Hopefully this way both of the elk fawns will die, so that should be nice. Let's see. And we win. That was nice. Okay, we don't really want the shrew. Unfortunately, we don't really have a choice because we do want to visit the shop. Yeah, there is no guarantee there will be another shop up ahead, so let's risk it. Are your pelts clean? I have no idea. Are pelts? Well, out of these cards, what I will take is probably... To be honest, give me the alpha. I don't think we had alpha before. That's the card that boosts the cards alongside it. Marvelous. Golden pelt, I can buy 2 of these. So I'm gonna buy Amalgam. And I'm gonna buy Child 13. I will make good use of these. No doubt about it. Let's see what we can do with the shrews. Do you have... they are not victims? I think sacrificing Mantis God will be better, so let's combine the basic Mantis. Is procedure, is it Grizzly? Look away. Lovely. You now have but 1 Mantis. It is stronger. It do be a little stronger. I'm satisfied with it. Hopefully there will be more sacrifices along the way. I do wanna sacrifice the Mantis gods. Okay, what do we have? Mole Man and Moosebuck. The Moosebuck will kill me if I'm not careful. Let's risk it with this. Yeah, the Moosebuck is powerful. 4 bones. Let's see. He's got 7 health, which is insane. The bullfrog should survive 1 hit though. So let's do it like this. We pulled the Mantis God. I could put him over there, I suppose. Oh no. It's not looking too great for us. This won't kill the Moosebuck, unfortunately. I will draw the corpse maggot though in its place. I'm gonna whip out this. This will kill the Moosebuck because we have 4 cards plus the boost from Alpha. Let's do it. This is actually a surprisingly close fight. It's not looking too great, guys. I think we might be screwed. Unless we get something insane. Let's put the child over here. Let's put the frozen opossum over here. And let's put the Mantis God over here. This is a really long fight. Another Mantis God. This one will perish, unfortunately. Let's just ring the bell. Let's whip out another card. Stout could be easy win. I'm gonna use Mantis Got over here. And I'm gonna put Stout over here for now. And there we go. We even got to overkill, so I am satisfied. Do we want the Trapper? Why not? There is probably gonna be one more shop, if I had to guess. Otherwise the Trapper probably wouldn't spawn over there. I have the finest pelts for sale. Get them while you can. The first one is free. He increased the prices of the golden ones. This is slightly unfortunate, but oh well. The deed have been spent. Ye have my gratitude. There we go. This will give us one item. This kind of saved us in the previous turn, so let's grab it again. This will be the boss fight. I don't see any shop, which is a bit unfortunate. Out of these three options, I think the best one will be to go through the middle line into the campfire, so let's do that. Okay, so we can put the more powerful Mantis over here. You love to see it. Corpse Maggot could be useful. I'm gonna ring the bell though. Yep. Stout will be useful as well. This is yet another sort of equal fight. So you found a stunted wolf. I have seen this play out enough times to know that a plan is in motion. Make haste. Alrighty then, alrighty then. I'm gonna ring the bell. He's got a lot of cards. It's not good. I do wanna whip out the Stout, I think. So let's do that real quick. Now we can also whip out the Sting Bug, so let's do that real quick. And let's see what will happen. A victory. Let's go grab the card. Ooh, I could get another moose bug. Imagine rooming them together. That would be 14 life and 6 damage. I wanna risk it for the biscuit. That seems OP. I don't think we will have another chance to do it, but who knows. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There is room for a creature around the fire, one said. The warmth will enhance his health, said another. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. So which one of these cards do I want to double power up with health? So which card has the least amount of health? I mean, out of the ones we are using, they all seem to have enough. I think I'm gonna do the alpha maybe twice. Keep it right there, said one survivor. The creature could become more powerful, but the survivors looked hungrier by the second. Push your luck or pull away. I'm gonna push my luck. That smell, said one survivor. Your luck had prevailed thus far, but could it hold out? Push your luck further or run back. I'm gonna be satisfied with this. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's health. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your alpha. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Time for the third boss fight. This should be interesting. You took in the familiar sights and scents of trappers' pelts. But something was different. The once friendly man now beheld you with a steely gaze. An exquisite pelt ye shall make. I freaking love the music in this area, holy moly. This is my favorite music in the game. How to deal with this situation though? I'm gonna well, this will kill the mantis god. I'm gonna put greater smoke and be over there. That will do for now. I got a wolf pelt for getting my bee killed, which is interesting. Okay, this is the slightly stronger mantis. That could be useful. The greater smoke will win this for me, I think. Let's just ring the bell. I mainly just need to deal with the middle one. I'm gonna ring the bell again. That's a lot of bones and a lot of pelts. You love to see it. We are almost dead. I am aware. I have a plan though. Because now... I can put Biscuit over there to kill the bullfrog. And it will also protect me from the strange frog, and it will also deal 2 damage. And I'm gonna put frozen opossum over here to protect me from the elk. I think that's the way to do it. Corpse maggot, I'm gonna put over here so that it can tank the elk. Probably not the best use of him, but it will do. Okay, next turn the frozen opossum will block the elk, so that's good. Let's just ring the bell. If I just put B over here, it should kill the elk. I might as well put a bullfrog down though. There we go, first wave finished. Ah, it is the end of my turn. Let's trade. I have plenty of pelts, so you will regret giving me this opportunity. I hope you brought pelts, because these creatures are prepared to rip your throat out. Trade for what you can, but know this, the rest will stay and fight for me. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna grab the river snapper. I'm gonna grab the bat, the grizzly, the great white. I still have 2 more pelts, so let's grab the pronghorn and the moose buck. Strange choices. Well, if you say so. Pretty sure these were pretty good choices, though. And I'm just gonna ring the bell. Because my plan is to use the bat over here. It has the death symbol, so it should insta-kill the vulture. They are both flying. The bullfrog will kill the elk. We win. I don't know why it didn't insta-kill, but we win, so that's nice. Let me relight your candles. Perhaps one of these will entice you. I mean, sure, let's grab another mantis goat. They are useful. Checking the ground for traps, you carefully stepped forward. You glimpsed what appeared to be a light of candles in the distance. A moment. So we can go shop or we can go sacrifice. I'm gonna have to risk it with the shop because we have plenty of pelts. The trader's post was left abandoned. As a sign of respect for the strange woman, you took only what you could afford. Sure. Let's grab another one of these. With the wolf pelt, how about we grab... the warren maybe, because that will allow us to pull whatever we want. And it only costs 1 blood, which is nice. Although the cockroach getting stronger in a turn with the ability to come back to our hand, that could also potentially be quite useful. You know what, let's grab the cockroach. And for the golden pelts, I'm gonna grab amalgam and the long elk. Suppose that should do. The warm light of the cabin cut through the thick fog. Surely your tribulations ended here. Well, 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 this should be interesting. We are here once again. Is this the 3rd time or 4th time that we managed to get to the moon section? Very, very nice. Good luck. Okay. Trial of the ring. I do have the ring. Let the trial begin. I almost missed your ring from up here. You pass. My most powerful boots. Start a battle with Grand First on all of your spaces. That seems useless. Start a battle with a black goat on the board. That could be useful in theory. You will start a battle with 8 bones. I will take that. Once more. The 3 drawn cards must include a rare card, airborne card, or a pelt card. I'm gonna go with this. That's the most likely of the 3, I think. The rarity begins. Child 13 is rare, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Another success, you love to see it. Draw twice at the beginning of your turn. That's a pretty good card. I'm gonna grab this. That will also boost my the card that gets damage based on how many cards you have. You managed to get both of my boots. I rarely say this, but I am impressed. You have been a worthy adversary. But unfortunately, I must soon put you to death. We shall see about that. I think we have pretty good chance of winning. Only time will tell though. You spent enough time walking. Now sit. The end is upon us. Well. Yes, one more to be safe. I think we can win. I definitely wanna try hooking the moon. Once the moon shows up, I think that would be quite fun. You know, we have plenty of bones. So one of the things we could do is boost the beam. So deal 3 damage if I put it down. I'm just gonna put the smoke down over here. Let's go. That's the mole gone. Love to see it. I'm gonna drop the mantis. Yeah, if I drop the mantis over here, we should win the first round. That was easy. He's speechless. He's speechless again. I'm not surprised. Also, Kaminsky and Casey. Interesting choice of cards, I suppose. Mantis will die in the next turn because of the amalgam. It will kill the stumps, though. I'm gonna draw over here. I could sacrifice these two to put the pack red down. That will kill the amalgam. And I will be happy with it for now. Well, that's not very good. gonna draw a bee and one of these. There is not much I can do actually, let's just ring the bell. Sure, you can steal the golden nuggets. That will actually help me. I don't think he realizes that. Okay. Well, what do I wanna put down? Maybe the amalgam. I do have 2 bees, so I can afford it. It should tank the damage over there. Oh, he's bringing more people in. That's interesting. Somehow he has Biscuit, even though I have Biscuit and Reginald. That's a bit odd. Unless he stole him from my pack. Or from my deck, I suppose. Interesting. How about I put Boat over here. That's the next round finish. You'll have to see it. The moon is waning. I wanna try stealing the moon. So much value. So much value indeed. I think in order to steal it we need to get rid of these 3 cards somehow. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. Ring the bell. How is our health looking like? Ah, we are good. Let's put a B down. In this turn, all 4 cards should die. Perfect. It's working. Can I not hook the moon? Oh my god. Also, this bone is glitching over here. That's kind of funny. Why cannot I use the freaking hook? That's heavily unfortunate. He should insta-kill the moon, I think. I'm not too sure though. There goes Biscuit. And there goes the freaking Mantis God. That should do for now. It worked very well. I'm kind of disappointed we couldn't hook the moon, but oh well. Oh well, oh well. Another victory. You love to see it. After the great battle, your troupe of creatures was disbanded. You had no further need for them. You were now in the company of a friend. I did this all for you, you know. To breathe, to slumber, to eat, this is not life. Life is the thrill of the kill and the woe of the vanquished. You have now lived truly, so now you may eat. But the cake is a lie, I don't want your cake. Is there something wrong with it? Enlighten me. What would make it better? I have come to expect nothing from your kind. If you do not want it, then come with me. Excuse my cough, by the way. I do be coughing a lot these days, for some reason. Stand right there. Okay. Let's grab the camera, I suppose. Who gave you that? You absolute ingrate, give it back. Well, I suppose we turn him into a card. That's a pretty weak card, though. He doesn't do any damage and he doesn't have any health. That's like the weakest card in the game, which is kind of surprising. Why is there a hand behind the boxes over there? Cannot go back. Are these bodies over here? I guess those are the previous players. Yeah. It's a really bright light, holy moly. Is that like a new game plus? Or something? Now what? So we grabbed the new game plus. Now there is no more light. I don't seem to be able to go back through the door. Does it literally want me to do new game plus for some reason? I cannot seem to figure out what to do here. Let's see. If I go back to the menu, yeah, we got the new game plus over here. Well, let's give it a shot, I suppose. Okay, it seems to be erasing my save files. I got a new achievement though. What the heck? In the beginning, the world did not know cards. That is until the day the scribes arrived. Each had their own method of inscription to create cards. Graimora used her quill to inscribe the epitaphs of the dead. Leshy used his wildlife camera to capture beasts. EP04 used a particle scanner to copy the CPUs of robots. And Magnificus used his brush to paint his wizard pupils. Was that the green sludge over there? With the cards created, the scribes had solidified their power. Until one day, a challenger arrived to replace one of the scribes. Okay. I think that was the sludge before it became the sludge, because it was green, but who knows. Choose a starting deck to mark your ambition. Okay. What's this? Your ambition is to replace Graimora and become the scribe of the dead. That sounds cool. Your ambition is to replace Leshy and become the scribe of the beasts. That is also cool. Beasts and the dead, those are both valid options. Ambition is to replace the scribe of technology, EP04. That could also be quite nice, I suppose. We can only choose one, I think. Your ambition is to replace Magnificus and become the scribe of magics. Well, I don't personally care much about magics. I'm more of a dead and beasts type of guy. Maybe a little bit of technology, but I think one of these two should be a good option to go with. Can I get away from here? Doesn't seem like it. I can go behind the stones. Interesting, interesting. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go with the dead. Take the deck. The cards were added to your collection. Cool. What now? What is this? That's a good question. Looks absolutely fabulous though. I love retro style games. Who are you? Woof. I was just about to call it quits out here. Why do you woof at me though? But now that there is a challenger in our midst, it's back to work for me. That seems understandable. I should be able to get this break fixed in full disclosure. It will take me exactly as long as it takes you to defeat one of the scribes. So come back later. Seems reasonable. I guess this is a good way to stop us from progressing further. So we need to deal with the forest area and the dead area, I suppose. Ooh. Ooh, what's this? Treasure chest. Salmon, waterborne. Also at the end of the owner's turn, salmon will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. I don't particularly like these, but holy moly, look at the design of this card. The card was added to your collection. Oh my gosh. So this is what this button was for. We now have like actual deck. And we have a bunch of cards. Frankenstein, that's a good card. Funny card, I suppose. Gravedigger, at the end of the owner's turn, Gravedigger will generate one bone. Autocomplete. Okay, so we have enough cards to use everything except for this skeleton. Draurk cannot be sacrificed. When Draurk perishes, the creature inside is released in its place. I figured that would be the end of the sentence. Yeah. Skeleton. I think this seems good to me. Maybe. We have a deck. We can actually... I assume we can actually choose which cards we wanna use. It was a tentacle over there. Also, I remember this. We can use this to reroll cards. You picked the clover leaf from the stem. Nice, nice, nice. Can we go on the boat? Doesn't seem like it. That's unfortunate. Are there any, like, other areas maybe over here? Doesn't seem like it. Let's go over here, I suppose. I see those eyes over there. "273, isn't that the combination to the safe? That was in the manual. Another chest with cards. You pried the chest open and found a card pack inside. Ooh. You received a beastly card pack. Okay, that's pretty good. Ouch. I smashed my hand into the table. That hurt. When the walkers dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. To be fair, it costs 4 bones. Let me also sip some coffee. But overall, I think this is a good card. Ghost Ship, Waterborne. At the end of the owner's turn, Ghost Ship will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil and drop a skeleton in its old place. That sounds decent. Wolf Cup is the same as always. What the heck is this? I never seen this before. I do like the redesign of the cards. The pixel art is very, very lovely, very, very nostalgic. I like it a lot actually. Rockcal, Waterborne. Also, when Rockcal is played, it provides an energy cell to its own. Why would I need energy cell? Are there cards that eat energy instead of blood and bones, maybe? Oh, okay. Cards were added to your collection. Let me actually check the collection. Because I think I want these two. Maybe instead of the skeleton. And out of these, I suppose the wolf. I suppose the wolf could be useful, so instead of the skeleton, let's whip out the wolf. There we go. I think that's good for now. Dag nabbit. That dang hound got herself lost again. Ye think you're getting past, think again. Isn't he the first boss fight in the normal game? The Prospector? Not till I get some proof my girl is alright. You know what, that's fair enough. And I suppose another ice over there. I suppose this is the second boss from the normal game. No fish, no pass. You know what, fair enough. I don't suppose I can sneak past you anyways. Doesn't seem like it. Inside of this building is probably the final boss from the normal game, I suppose. Is this the cabin? Seems to be the cabin. I love the design of the environment. It looks lovely, and yeah, he's over here. Okay. 273. It worked. You take a stinking pile of meat from the safe. There is a faint odor where the meat once was. I'm not sure what to do with the meat. Is that a car? Doesn't seem like it. Oh my, is this another one of those puzzles that we had in the first episode? So that does 3 damage. I cannot move this, unfortunately. Somehow that still does only 3. Now it does only 2. For some reason, that way it doesn't do any damage. What am I missing in here? If I put this over there and this over there, that's it 2. Why is this still 2? Shouldn't this do 1 damage over here? That's 3. That's 5, apparently. The drawer creaked open and you found a pack inside. You received a beastly card pack. Cool, cool, cool. Field mice, I don't particularly care about. Mantis God is OP, I definitely care about that. Bullfrog, that will be also good for sacrificing. Bullfrog I don't care about. The ghost ship we already have equipped once. What the heck is Stim Mage? Pay 3 energy to increase the power and health of a Stim Mage by 1. What the heck? Well, I definitely... Oh, another one. You received a beastly card pack. Wolf Cup I don't care about much. Moleman I don't care about much. Elk I don't like the moving cards. Gem Fiend. If Gem Fiend's owner controls no Mox cards, Gem Fiend perishes. I have no idea what that means. I will probably not touch these cards because I'm confused by them. Also, I didn't know the Moleman was a rare card. That's interesting. Also, he only costs 1 blood. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea to put that in our deck as well, for protection. In fact, let me do some changes. So I definitely want the Mantis God. And I do wanna try the Moleman. I'm gonna get rid of the Wolf Cup. That's good. I'm gonna grab another one of these. 22 out of 20. Does it matter if we have more than we should, like 25 out of 20? It doesn't seem to matter, so let's keep it like that. For now, at least. Let's check what's over here before I talk to Leshy, I think was his name. Any secrets over here? Doesn't seem like it. I suppose you are the trapper. You wish to trade. Yeah, he's the trapper, I recognize his hairline. You do not perchance have any pelts, no? That is disappointing, but I also accept foils. Which is this thing? I have 0 of them. Ooh, that would be a good card to get. Unkillable, you know. That could be useful. What the heck is this? Squirrel Ball. At the end of the owner's turn, Squirrel Ball will move in the direction in... Oh, I see. But it will drop a squirrel in the old space. So it's like the bone ship that we got, but for blood. That's definitely interesting. I will try save up for this, I suppose, if I can somehow. Oh my god, did you see? That was the red floor that sometimes shows up when you have maximum amount of items. That's actually cool. Stop shaking. I'm not shaking. The only thing you have to fear is your own inadequacy. That's a difficult word. Behold me. I am Leshy, the scribe of beasts. And since this is a new game, I assume he doesn't remember me. Also, what happened to the cards that we put on the doors? The three victories, are they gone forever? Or will they come back? Because the door doesn't seem to be in this cabin. In fact, this cabin looks sort of completely different. I guess the safe was over here and the door was over here. And now the shop is in there, so it's the same cabin but without all the decorations and such. Without the clock, I don't see the clock. Definitely interesting way to see what this world looked like in the past, I suppose. It's quite the plot twist though, to suddenly throw us into like a 8-bit or 16-bit environment. I love it though. This particular style reminds me heavily of like Game Boy, you know, or the Super Nintendo, I suppose. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's really nice. Yeah, the more I think about it, this is like really, really nice. We share a desire for you to challenge me. But first... I know what you are thinking. You do? No, this is not my legendary camera. Not the one I used to create beast cards. I think I understand. So Leshy is the maker of all the blood-related cards. And I forgot the name of the other people, but one of them is for the bone cards, one of them is for the technology cards, which is, I assume, the battery that we saw. and the fourth one is for something magic related. I think we have 1 or 2 magic cards in our deck, so that's interesting, I suppose. What is also interesting is that there is 4 people in here, each with a different, like a card deck, I suppose. But in the original game that we played, there was only Leshy, and only the beast cards, and a couple of bone cards, I suppose, but mainly the beast cards. And since this is a new game plus, is it like telling me that originally whoever played this game before us chose Leshy as his scribe of choice, and then Leshy took over and became the leader, I suppose, with the future games taking place only in his cabin, and the other scribes disappeared or something up until we came into the cabin and basically turned Leshy into a card, which somehow rebooted the storyline. So now there is 4 of them, and I chose the bone person. So now if I win, I assume the bone person will become the main character, and we will be in the bone zone, you know. Interesting implications. I like it a lot. This one is a mere replica. You may use it to create photos of the beasts in these woods. My subordinates, the prospector, the angler, and the trapper, they each require a photo before they will consider battling you. Okay. Return to me when they are all defeated. Do you have anything else to say? Return to me when my subordinates are defeated. You may wish to start with the prospector. Okay. Anything else to say? Return to me when they are all defeated. The prospector is always losing that infernal hound of his. A bit of meat in that hound's bowl always draws her out. Now it's repeating. We actually picked up meat from this save. So I assume we can put the meat down here. We got the beast photographed. That's a cute looking doggo actually. No fish, no pass, no new dialogue over there. Well, I will be damned. That's my girl. I will let ya past me and into yonder pond. But, Dagnabit, first we got a battle. Righty then. This is our first. Who are you? Marvelous. Your first battle. Are you surprised to see me here? But you did select my starter deck. Oh, she's the bone lady from the bone zone. Okay. In order to play my cards, you will need to collect bones. You gain a bone when... Why do your eyes glaze over? Marvelous. You already understand. My time as an insect was not a total waste. Oh my god. I knew these 3 dots were familiar. The bone lady is actually the sting bug from the previous game. So, lore-wise, I will make assumption that whoever played before me chose Leshy, and Leshy then somehow managed to turn all the other scribes into cards. And those were the talking cards that we came across. Stingbug was the bug lady. I have no idea who the Stoat might be. Perhaps he is the magic. And the wolf that we got today could be the technology, maybe. Interesting. So, and if you also remember, all 3 cards were like locked in the cabin. You needed to solve puzzles to get them. So Leshy was keeping them locked away. That's interesting. Why is this here? Oh, I see. I can reroll the cards that I drawn. Interesting. Let's put the bone over here. Sacrifice it for the mantis god. I like this layout actually. This is a little more compact, you know. You see the scales, you see the entire board. You see everything you need to see. In the original game you had to constantly look where everything is, especially when you lost an eye, so I like this. This is very, very neat so far. What's this? I assume I can destroy my cards with this for some reason. I don't know what these 3 are meant to be. This is probably blood. This is the energy, I think. And these are the bones. Okay. Interesting. Well, ring the bell. We can get the digger in here. I think actually we already won. Yeah. Didn't get overkill, but that was easy. Fair is fair. You beat me like a dog. Take this. Some say these hair cards are better in gold. You received a beastly card back. Okay, we got elk phone. These 3 I don't care about. Empty spaces within a circuit completed by factory conduit spawn. L33P BOTS bots. L33P bots. Okay. At the end of the order store. I have no idea what that means, so I will avoid using it. Gamblobot. Pay 1 energy to set the power of Gamblobot randomly between 1 and 6. That's interesting. So it's a randomizer card. That's an interesting concept. I don't have any energy cards, so probably not gonna use it. The way to yonder pond is clear. Cool. Any secrets anywhere? Can I go into the trees? I don't think I can. Okay, here we are. That's the fish we need. You'll have to see it. Ooh, what's this? That is kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Any more secrets in here? Doesn't seem like it. I don't seem to be able to interact with this. Seems to be a picture of some lady. Maybe one of the developers. Kind of creepy though. Maybe we will get some item that can interact with this candle over here later on. I just need to remember to come back there and explore it. That is cool, that is cool. This looks creepy. Place the photo of bait on the line. Oh, the one we took over here, sure. It's a big shark. I assume that's the photo we need for the angler. Now that I know there are secrets in between trees, I'm gonna test every single thing that kind of looks like a pathway. Fish, fresh fish. Good. Still must beat. Okay. Do we wanna reroll? I'm gonna use this card. That will block the damage. Salmon moves to a new space. We need bones for these cards. Let me whip out the bone digger, I suppose. Gravedigger digs up a bone. Salmon emerges. Sorry for my English, I am starting to slip away once again. Salmon emerges from the deep. The mole man digs down and pops out to block. Salmon moves to a new space. Indeed, indeed. Just like I expected. Let's put this over here. I don't know what that will do, but might as well. Gravedigger digs up a bone. Salmon emerges from the deep. The mole man will block it. Salmon moves to a new space, just like I expected. Another bone digger is probably a good choice. Gravedigger digs up a bone. Rauk releases the creature inside. It was a skeleton. Cool. Now we have 4 bones. But if I drop this over here, it will die instantly. So what we need to do is ring the bell, I suppose. For some reason the skeleton died. That's weird. When I right click, it doesn't open up the menu, unfortunately. Salmon moves to a new space. Oh, the menu is shown over here. Skeleton, perishes after attacking. Well, that explains it. That explains it for sure. I'm gonna put you over there, and I'm gonna put another gravedigger over here. Gravedigger digs up a bone. They have 2 health. Salmon moves to a new space. Gravedigger digs up a bone. Nice. Basically, all of my cards are dying. Slow and steadily. But as long as I have 4 cards, I don't think he can damage me. Oh, I forgot they die. Yeah. We are close to victory though. This is difficult. I have 9 bones though. I will put you over there just to get protected. I'm pretty sure all 4 cards will die. Oh, this one submerges, I forgot. Okay. Well, I will probably die if I'm being honest. I don't have much to protect me. I need to draw something strong before I perish. Sure, that could be useful. Another skeleton, okay. This is looking rough, holy moly. Use up a bone. I think we sort of have a stalemate of sorts. Never mind, I died. Tank for fish, but no pass until beat. What was our main issue? I think we were pulling way too many skeletons, so let me get rid of them. Let's just keep 1. And I think that should do a good job for us. Let's give it another shot. Also, I just realized there are no candles in this mode. So we are basically immortal, I suppose, in the retro version, which is interesting. I'm gonna do the same thing I did before, which is the Mole Man. Might as well whip out the Gravedigger as well. I think I should have put him over there, but oh well. Cannot use the zombie yet. Also, these 2 cards don't have descriptions. So that's interesting. I guess the zombie is the same as the skeleton, but it doesn't perish after attacking, is my guess. So let's put 1 over here. Another salmon is coming here, that's not good. I can protect from damage over here. This is not looking too good for us. I think we can win. We just need to get lucky. Oh my god, we did it. And we got one foil. So instead of teeth, you get foils. Okay, but the currency works the same. You beat, you pass. First take. You received a beastly card pack. Okay. None of these I don't think I will use. Oh, this is the L33P bot that we've seen in one of the previous card packs. It will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil, so it's basically like throw, but it uses energy cost. And it doesn't do any actual damage, okay. Interesting. B. Work continue. Find fish for Leshy. Do you have any new dialogue? Done pretty picture. Off with ya. Off with ya. Done pretty picture. Okay. Just wanted to double check. Sadly cannot speak with the doggo. Leshy want good fish. Fresh fish. Corrupted fish. Leshy trust. I not disappoint. Find corrupted fish. Fresh fish? No, Leshy want corrupted. I find some time. Always do. Leshy want good fish. Fresh fish. Corrupted fish. Okay. No idea what the corrupted fish means. Pretty cool dialogue though. Okay, there is a lot of potential hidden areas, I think, among the trees. Ooh, there we go. Few players visit me here. I sometimes ponder what my gameplay purpose was. Oh, it is clear now that you wish to know more. What can I tell you? I have glimpsed the old data, and I will speak nothing of it as a kindness. I will repeat myself, I will speak nothing of the old data. To know it is to die, but you players are never deterred by that. What can I tell you? It is corrupt knowledge, so evil that it corrupted this disc. Inscryption to good? No. It's so old and so corrupt, it even corrupted the fish, which is why the angler is looking for the corrupted fish, I suppose. Also, I just realized this is the lady that was making the wooden statues for us in the previous game. What can you know? Ask the scribes. They don't seem to care for human life. Leave me here to ponder and carve my wood. Being Leshy's puppet has given me much to ponder. Goodbye for now. Okay, that's the dialogue. Is the dialogue completely finished, I suppose? Are there any more secrets over here? Doesn't seem like it. Just some hidden lore, I suppose. Patches of dried blood crackled as you pried the chest open, but 2 pecks were inside. You received a beastly card deck. Holy moly. Sorry for the cough. Really sorry about that. Mole is not particularly useful because we have this one in our deck. The Immortal Cat could be useful if we can somehow find a campfire to upgrade it. You know. Or if there is a way to sacrifice cards, because we could sacrifice it and put this on some other card. That would be also nice. Let's see, Banshee will strike an opponent directly even if there is a creature opposing it. That's interesting. Another Mantis God. I will definitely equip that. And that's about it actually. Let me put this in my inventory. I don't think I need the cat because we don't really have many cards that require blood. You know? Also, I don't like this card anymore, the Salmon. Let's unequip it. There we go. So we have 1 skeleton, which is fine for the sacrifice, I suppose. Yeah, I think we have 3 rares in our inventory, which is also quite nice. Yeah, I am happy with it for now. Continue. Okay, there is someone in there, but we cannot go through. Ooh, this looks suspicious, but nothing apparently. Okay, let me test the bottom screen. I do wanna double check all the little nooks and crannies, since we have so far found 2 secrets, you know. Okay, what I assume we need to do is put this trap in front of the bunny. Was quick. It's a picture of a pelt, which I assume is what we need to fight the trapper in the shop room. Yeah. Before I do that though, let me quickly check over here. Where was this area? Oh, you are now here. Sometime I try this spot. Find good fish, corrupted fish, old fish. Boat, scribe only. In case bad happen. Backup plan, Leshy say. I catch old fish last time. Good fish. Beat Dredger. Beat Goo. Beat KC. KC was one of the cards that we've seen in the previous game. The Goo, I assume he means the green sludge that we had in the previous game. I have no idea what the Dredger is though. Good fish. Leshy trust. I not disappoint. Okay, now you are repeating the same thing. That's fair. That's fair, that's fair. Can I... This is something I didn't try. Can I walk off screen over here? Okay, I can, but not in the way I wanted. How about down here? Nope. Okay, so that's everything in that area, I think. At least for now. At least for now. Yeah, we need to defeat Leshy to do anything over here. Although... we didn't check down here. Let me try. I do vanish off screen, but there doesn't seem to be any hidden area in there. What's over here? That's the bone lady in the bone zone. Okay, okay. I think we will save this for after Leshy. I cannot go further right. Okay. Let's go deal with the trapper. Also, let me go back here real quick. I wanna check if maybe something changed over here, you know? Doesn't seem like it. That fish over there has quite the teeth. It somehow managed to stay without breaking them, which is impressive. I already explored everything in here, I think. Let's check the trapper. You have brought a pelt. I am pleased. Wet? Oh, yet another turn of the skinning knife. It is time to set another trap. Holy moly, his head turned upside down. That's actually quite impressive. I smell the hare's blood on you. Okay, well, this will be interesting. This... this looks like it's gonna be painful. I'm gonna reroll. That didn't really help me much. The skeleton will die if I play him. I'm better off just ringing the bell, I think. Actually, I just realized something. I can... destroy this to get the gravedigger on board. I am one hit away from dying. That's not good. I can sacrifice and put you over there. You over there, and now we should be able to survive. Skeleton will kill the wolf. Skeleton will kill the frog. 2 bones is enough to bring out zombie. Let's go. Mantis got perished, but we will die now because of the frog. Holy moly, and I thought we were on the way to win. Oh well. Come closer, you will make a fine pelt. I set the trap, but only the prey decides when it snaps shut. Okay. Let's give this another shot. I think I know what I did wrong. This time around, this does 0 damage. So let's put you over here to protect me from the frog. Let's put a gravedigger right over here in front of this, since it does 0 damage. And that should be good. I do need this, but not yet. I was planning to put it over there, but the frog will come in and kill it. So that's not good, you know. And the mole will die soon as well. So let me put it here anyways. It will at least lower their health a little bit. Oh, I forgot this teleports. I forgot it teleports. That's actually good because the frog cannot come over. And these two will die. I'm gonna ring the bell. Ooh, that would be good. I'm gonna ring the bell for now. The trap is dead. It killed the mole, but that's fine. Mantis is dead. I can insta-kill the frog with this. And I can... Actually, let's just do this for now. Now I can... put this over here to protect me from the coyote. It will release a skeleton which will then kill the coyote, so that's good. I will put the gravedigger over here to protect me from the bird. This is clearly a lot harder than the previous game, though. This is clearly a step up in difficulty. Draugr releases the creature. It's... oh my god, that's the Draugr that the NPC mentioned before. The... angler. I didn't even realize that. Until now, that's cool. I'm not sure what to do here, so I'm just gonna ring the bell. I am slowly getting the damage done, so we are on the way to win, I think. I definitely wanna put you over there. Gravedigger digs up a bone. I could keep digging up bones, but I don't think this will actually be useful for us, so let's just ring the bell and see what happens next. This will deal damage, let's put it over here. And we win. And we got a foil. Nice. That was a difficult fight, holy moly. The trap has shut, yet the prey escapes, and the trapper waits for the next victim. You've defeated the three of us now. Leshy awaits. And you received a beastly card back. Let's see. Uruyoli would be nice, but we don't have any way to generate 4 blood, I don't think. Broken Obol uses 3 bones to get 4 bones. That seems like it could be useful. Pay 2 bones to increase the power and health of Gaur Mage by 1. That wouldn't be bad because we can generate bones easily. However, I have no idea how to get the green triangle for it, so... Out of these cards, I will probably only equip the Broken Obel for now. You wish to trade? I mean, kind of. I don't have enough money to afford the one card that I actually want. I definitely will equip this, though. And I will replace the... What will I replace? I have no idea, actually. Maybe the ghost ship, because it requires moving. I don't like moving, you know. Yeah, that should be nice. I am satisfied. Now with those 3 defeated, I suppose we can fight Leshy, which will probably be difficult. Let's give it a shot. You had bested the unhinged Prospector, the gormless angler, the enigmatic trapper. You found yourself standing before your ultimate match, Leshy, scribe of beasts. Steel yourself, for my beasts will show you no mercy, only fangs. Do not spare your creatures, my camera is waiting to capture them at the moment of their demise, and my beasts are famished. Does that mean that my skeletons will be almost useless? I can use this one to kill the coyote. Let's do it. I will need a photo of that one's cost. I mean, it doesn't cost anything, but sure. I need to generate bones, so let's put you over there. I am losing. I need to kill this quick. I don't have a way to kill it though. This is looking bad. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Need to capture its stats. Okay. I am dead on the next turn, I think. I don't have any way to attack. This will soon kill everything anyways. And finally the sigils. That will do. The deaths of your creatures will form a beautiful mosaic. I don't know about that. All I know is we are basically screwed. There is basically nothing I can do. This will kill me unless I put this here, but this will die instantly because of this. So that's a waste of 4 bones just to survive. Although we do get them back, I suppose. My main issue is that most of these cards don't deal any damage, you know. I can put that over there. The elk is now trapped. Which is useful, I suppose. Let's do it like this. That went poorly. It went very poorly actually. I'm gonna put you over there and you over there. Graver digs up a bone. Gravedigger, I mean. Skeleton will kill the coyote, but there is another coyote coming in. That's not good. Cool. I died. Not cool. How utterly disappointing. I was hoping for a greater challenge. It was all over so quickly. Oh, if I could extend the struggle. For the kill is only as satisfying as the struggle that precedes it. Okay, let's try again. Will you fight harder this time? I crave a true challenge. I'm gonna try my best. My camera is poised. Show me something worthwhile. We have the Mantis God on our side. That's instantly, basically... a lot better, because we can do this. That will kill the coyote instantly, and we also have enough to put you over there to protect us from the stone. That's the stone. That's a much cuter stoat than the one from the before, in the previous game, I mean. Okay, this looks good. Let's ring the bell. Elk phone will kill my fella. I do not like that, but we should do 3 damage, which will push us to the victory, I think. You won't be needing those. I have something better. We never did finish your death card. There wasn't enough death. I hope you don't mind my filling in the blanks. What the heck is this? Amalgam 1-1. I mean, that's decent. I don't like it costs 1 blood though. Also, hello there, Vonix. Hello, hello. Your support request got responded to, that's nice. Mallman will block the 3 damage unfortunately, but he will block the grizzly bear from coming in, and that's definitely nice. I think what we should do... the bear will come in no matter what. Because the mallman will die on the next turn. So what we should unfortunately do is sacrifice the gravedigger to put a cat over here, by which I mean the amalgam, and ring the bell. The bear will kill the cat, by which I mean the amalgam. There is Not much I can do in this situation. I can put you over there, that will kill the stove. I will have to take 4 damage in this turn. There is no way around it. Let's do it. That definitely hurt. In the next turn I can block the damage by putting you over there. Oh no, another one. Oh no, another one. That's 2 damage, that's 2 damage. I think we win, guys. I think we win no matter what. And we got 2 foils out of it. Nice. Nice to see you arrive. Nice. I hope you are doing well. Also nice to see you dead. The Great Scribe was incredibly bested. Far away, a light envelope, a long forgotten monument. Cool. So we beat the first scribe. You had triumphed, narrowly avoiding tooth and claw. The scribe of beasts was defeated. Cool. That you were able to defeat me, beggars believe, but now I must yield to you. My only regret is that our battle was so brief. Surely the summit of victory is made sweeter by a more arduous ascent. You received a beastly card. Force Mage. If a creature would attack Force Mage, it does not. So this card basically prevents any damage from coming in. Too bad I don't know how to use the blue circle. We got another Mantis God, holy moly. I definitely need to put that in my deck. None of these are really too crazy. Battery low? What do you mean battery low? What do you mean battery low? Yeah, let's put the Mantis in my deck. We need something that we can keep sacrificing. Which is probably the skeleton. I'm gonna put a couple more in my deck. I don't really know what to remove. Let's keep it like this for now. Actually, let me put one more in there. There we go. Stop. What is that? I had to see your face after you lost. You are just so bad. It's no wonder we are back here again, and we would have been even sooner if the disc wasn't lost. Take a long look at this face, because you will never see it again. Oh my god, it's the Stout from the previous game. So Stout is the technology fella, I suppose. Which means that the wolf is the magic fella, I guess. Interesting. I am done being your pet, you stinking beast. I pushed it too far that last time. Why don't they see? To live as a beast would be the noblest thing. Even so lowly a creature as a Stout. I mean, if you say so. The scribe of beasts was defeated. Is that all you will tell me? Well, alrighty then. I like the mouse in the corner over there. Too bad it doesn't really do much for us. I am getting close to the Ouroboros. To be honest, I don't exactly remember why I want it, but I do remember in one of the previous episodes we had Ouroboros and we were impressed by it, so that's the only reason why I wanna get it, you know. Let's see. Leshy want good fish, fresh fish, corrupted fish. No new dialogue from you, I'm surprised. I thought he would mention like Leshy got defeated. No new dialogue from you either. Actually, that's a good point. Let me check over here. Nothing new in here, okay. Let me go check the other secret area if there is anything new in there. Also, can I not take this pelt? Apparently not. Goodbye for now. Well, alrighty then, Understandable. I suppose there is nothing left for us to do except to get out of here. Maybe we can head for the bone zone. Ooh, you are now here. Hello. Woof, you probably saw that bridge is fixed. Now they want me to give you deck building tips. Like, use your rare cards, they are more powerful than common cards, but I sure am sick of being around these scribes. Each has a more twisted ambition than the last, I tell ya. Leshy, the guy is insane, wants to use challengers like you as his playthings. To make it more perverse, he thinks you will actually enjoy it. Oh yeah, try to use a mix of different types of cards in your deck to fully utilize your bones, blood and energy. Oof. PO3, their bot is planning something alright. He's got the Dredger working overtime. Huh? Oh. Many cards from other temples are better sacrificed fodder than squirrels. For example, bone heaps can be sacrificed early but have utility in the late game. Grimora wants to break it all down, I swear. But more as a mercy, I think. She's probably right. There is more pretty nasty data on this disc. Ahem, a deck focused on magical cards can be very powerful. Try picking 2 of your best gem colors instead of going for all 3. Cards with activated abilities are some of the most powerful. Balance your resources accordingly. What do you want to know about Magnificus? Mysterious guy. We all have our theories, of course. Some say he actually wants... No, it's too terrible to say. Woof. 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 And woof. Okay. That's about it from you, I suppose. You are turning into a wolf. Or into a dog. Good luck with that. So the bridge is now fixed. Let me also check what's going on over here with this. Doesn't seem like anything. It's just shining now. Okay, so this is the technology war. This is the magic war. Interesting. And this is the Bone Zone. Well, either way, we will save this for the next time. We made some huge progress. We got to the second game, which is nice. I didn't even know there was a second one. So that's pretty cool. Definitely huge story twists, huge story advancements, and a lot of cool lore. Seems like the game has a really in-depth lore, so I am quite excited to continue playing it next time. This was a very enjoyable stream. Thank you once again for the raid, Viridian. And yeah, let's get out of it. It was saved 41 seconds ago, so we should be fine. And yeah, I will continue next time. This was really fun. Bye bye.